Hey, my kinder friends and everybody else watching, this is Mrs. Real here. It is our big day. Today is the day that the chicken eggs are going into the incubator. So I'm going to show you the incubator before I put everything in there. So if you listen, you can hear it. Do you hear that humming sound? That's the motor working that keeps it warm. If I put my hand right here on the cover of this, it feels nice and warm and toasty in there. It's been running for a day, so it's getting it all ready to go before the eggs come in. The base is right here. And then this is the lid that I'm going to take off in just a minute, and I'll show you the rest of the inside parts. You can see on the inside, there's the little egg-shaped holes. That's the place where I'm going to be laying the eggs down and leaving them in there to start turning into baby chickens. On the very top of the lid is the part that tells me that everything is going well in there. It says T for temperature, 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Sometimes it just went to 99.6. It needs to stay right around 99.5 degrees to keep them warm and make them start growing. Underneath that it says day, whoops, sorry guys, day 21. It takes 21 days of staying nice and warm and keeping really moist for those chickens to grow inside that egg and be ready to hatch out. And that little sign on the top will always tell me that everything's okay in there. So we went to the farm, Mr. Real and I went to the farm and picked up this carton of eggs. And the fun part about the farm where we picked up these eggs is that they have regular sized chickens, and they also have some of those really small chickens. They're not babies, they're regular size that way. So we have some regular sized chicken eggs and some smaller sized chicken eggs. And we're going to put them all in at the same time. And some of these are slightly brown and tan, others are white. And it's time to put them in. So when we put them in the incubator, I need to take each one and put that with a pointy end towards the middle. And I need to find them each their very own spot so they can stay nice and warm in here. So I'm taking the lid off. And as I put each one in, I'm going to put an X with this pencil on the top. And that is so, you see that little X right there on the top? And then I'm going to put this one right here. And that is so that I know this part right here is supposed to spin around every 45 minutes and turn the eggs a little bit. And now see how I turned it and there's no more X on the top of that egg? So I know that it's moving and doing what it should. If these chicken eggs were under the mama chicken, she would turn them with her feet several times during the day to make sure they moved around like they should. So there's an X for that one. And an X on this one. And this one. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pretty good sized regular chicken eggs. And that means we have 7 smaller kinds of chickens. And they're just going to snuggle right in there. X on each one. And I'll put them in. 3 more to go. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. Now let's move that one right here. All right, everybody's got their own spot. So now you can see that they're all snug in their spots. And now comes the big moment. We're going to put the lid back on. And they're ready to go. So my friends, we're going to keep watching for 21 days, and we're going to keep learning about all the things that are happening in there, and I will be showing you pictures of what might be going on in there. And remember, at one point we're going to get a flashlight, a big light. I have it, it's sitting right over there. That big black tower thing is like a microscope and a flashlight all together, and we're going to get to look inside these eggs without opening them and make sure things are growing in there. And we're going to wait until May 19th. That's our hatch day. 3 weeks, 21 days. Now your teachers have a calendar. You're going to be counting down, and I will be checking in with you and talking to you at school, and we'll be counting until the days when our chickens hatch, and then we'll get to watch them come out. So I can't wait for all that to happen, and I will talk to you soon.